Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and it is for the last week of April. We are in Taurus season. We've just come out of the new moon eclipse, solar eclipse in your opposite sign of Aries. So moved away from your opposite sign into the beautiful earth of Taurus. There is a Mercury retrograde happening and we have this sense here with the Six of Feathers that you're transitioning on from some energies. There's fateful transitions that are happening here and gaining a lot of invaluable insights here. So this is the Six of Swords, and this is very much a sense of understanding what it is that you're moving away from. Just kind of listen to what those messages are and what you're seeing coming up here, but also where you're being drawn to move towards. So we are in between eclipses. There is another eclipse coming up in the 5th of May. It's a lunar eclipse. It's a full moon in the sign of Scorpio. So I feel like, you know, there's a sense of finding peace within a situation. And this is the card of traveling as well. So quite literally a trip can help gain valuable insights, can help reset some energies, whether that's metaphorical traveling over old ground and transitioning on from it, or a physical trip. That could actually be really good to kind of clear out some cobwebs or clear the air in some way, clear your energy is kind of what I think I'm trying to say. So let's see, let's pull some cards for you and see what else is coming in for Libra. Too many there, Libra, too many. So I get this kind of thoughtfulness as well, but I feel like this is the start of a new 2-year cycle that's coming in here for you with the dragonfly and transitioning into that. Oh, okay, lots happening here. All right, so we've got the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and then we've got the Page of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I just want to put these two down for the moment. I'll talk about them in a sec. But the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, you can see this 10 of Wands, this is the end of a road. It's the end of the journey for Jason, who's the ship's arrived. He's kind of just done. He's feeling boxed in, unmotivated, can't quite reach, you know, doesn't have the energy to even reach the golden fleece. It's the end of a journey here. Lost the motivation, the desire. This can feel like burnout even, or just working too hard. And the 2 of Swords is very much like there's potentially been some things that you haven't wanted to hear. Some information coming to you that you're kind of like, I don't want to hear that in any way. There's some sort of hesitation about the next movements forward, the next way forward. And potentially there's like people disagreeing around you, or people on different pages, or people fighting even. So I think there's some hesitation about how to move forward because you've kind of reached the end of a journey here. And it's like, I just don't have the energy to kind of put into that anymore. I'm just not feeling it. So then we move towards the Page of Cups, which is this story of Narcissus, actually, this beautiful youth who's never seen his own reflection, sees his reflection in a pool of water one day, and in this case he's looking into the cup, and sees what's truly being reflected back to him and goes, I am beautiful. I'm beautiful. I love what I see in me. So it's almost like with this sense of seeing something being very clearly reflected back to you. And that's the positive side of narcissism. It's about opening your heart to something new, nervously opening your heart to something new that is connected to self-love. And so it really is about, looking after yourself, your emotional needs here, some healing around that, around self-love, which is really nice, and being really aware with the insights that you're seeing what's being reflected back to you here, because there's almost like something that you've avoided wanting to see or to look at, because it's like, okay, it's like, this always reminds me of the 2 of Swords. This is Orestes and his parents are fighting. And it's like the little kid going, I don't want to hear my parents fighting. The kids always blame themselves like for fighting or quarreling and things like that between parents. And it's almost like potentially this is related to some kind of separation from the past, like if it's related to parents separating or divorce in some way, where this is something related to your personal relationships. It doesn't have to be that. It just can be that there's something that you've been not wanting to hear and you've been avoiding hearing, and it really is understanding that this thing has, there is an end of the journey here. It's been draining you of your energy perhaps, and it's time to move on. So it's this journey of Page of Cups, which is self-love. That's the positive side of narcissism. As you know, the negative is that he got so obsessed with himself that it was only about him and put himself and his emotional needs first. So it may be as well that you have a narcissist in your life that you are healing and moving on from and transitioning on and gaining some invaluable insight in some way, shape or form. But ultimately what it's moving to is a very pragmatic response to that, which is the Two of Pentacles, which is just, this is Daedalus going, I've got this kind of new cycle that I want to step into that could be related to my health or my home or my career or the way money's working for me. And I'm realizing I just need to take those initial first steps. And he's like, I just need to pick up my tools and learn how to do it. It's very apprentice-like energy. I just need to kind of take those initial practical, pragmatic steps. And perhaps there's new things I need to learn on this journey and new skills that you potentially might be picking up along the way as well. So yeah, it's interesting. So let's see. Let's pull some more cards for you, Libra. I feel like we've got these, the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, interesting. Okay. And at the base, the Star card. Yes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to just talk about the Star card first because we can see with the Star card, these are the Greek myths, the mythic tarot. We see all the dragonflies, the dragonfly connection. This is opening Pandora's box, Pandora opening her box. And what comes out is all the dragonflies and they're called sprites. It's the nastiness. It's like opening up something that has been kind of clammed shut, or there's a release here of something and the nastiness has come out, the toxic energy or whatever it is has come out in the form of all the dragonflies and the butterflies and these little insects that are coming out. But the other thing that emerges from this release, and this is some of the things that you're transitioning on from, is some of that kind of potentially nasty energy or toxic energy associated with a wound or something that has been kind of you haven't wanted to address, or has been kind of, let's just put that in that box over there and not look at it and think about it. And it's kind of time to open that up and release what's been inside there. But the other thing that comes out is the beautiful Angel of Hope with the Star card, where you can feel more hopeful that this has been released and that you're being very guided towards the future. So it's a beautiful guiding energy with the Star card, which is really beautiful. And then we have, I don't want to lose that little crystal. So then we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This is the beautiful journey that you're going on here. And the Knight of Pentacles is slowing down, very grounded energy, slow moving cycle. And the Three of Wands is interesting because this is the king, the usurper, that took the crown from Jason and is giving it back. So it's like where you have lost something and it's through a disempowered energy or you've been disempowered in a situation and you're regaining that sense of authority. You're regaining back something that really valuable to you that was lost or was taken from you in some way, shape or form. And this is a positive energy of being able to kind of get some sort of positive result that's coming through here. So you're looking for some positive results through an empowering journey. And it's going to be slow moving with this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is the beekeeper. He likes to tend to the ordinary tasks of living, the ordinary things. He looks after the bees. He looks after all the little animals, the pets, the gardens, the trees. And it's all those beautiful tending of the small things, everyday things in your life, your world, what needs a little bit of care and attention in the world surrounding you at this moment in time. And is this have you neglected a part of you, your physical needs, your body, or is there something around the house or people, pets? So it's just whether it doesn't have to feel neglected, I guess. It's just about feeling good about being in that cycle. It's something valuable that you can gain through feeling a really grounded and slow approach and really tending and caring for those close to you and the energies around you, surrounding you in your kind of either very like your home, your immediate environment, or even you could spread a little bit further out to local area as well. So it does feel like your environment, the environment that you're in, is really important, and it's really important to detoxify that in some way, shape or form, and to be able to transition and move on, because there's self-love coming, and there's beautiful new cycles coming in where it feels like you are, taking some practical steps. So this could even be things like just clearing out your house, clearing and cleaning. It can be things like that. But it can be practical steps to, like, if you need help with something, okay, I'm going to take that practical first step. And regaining something really valuable. So this is kind of the start of a longer cycle where you're transitioning and moving on. And these valuable insights that you're gathering at this moment in time, you're kind of putting it towards some sort of practical energy that you're moving forward with. So yeah, it's hopefully feel with the star card feeling so much more guided and more positive and more hopeful for the future. So that's your reading, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It also helps with the growth of the channel, and I truly appreciate it. And if you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we are building and growing at this moment in time, I'd love it if you check that out. The link for that is in the description box below. There's heaps of extra content in there.